welcome to the Inception, the very first one, the pilot episode of the Round Start FGC podcast. Yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the introductions out the way first, and then we can go ahead and talk about that. Myself, I am Urbane, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the man next to me. I have Buns, and then next to me I have my main man Zora over there in the corner.
Yo.
We are your three hosts, and we are gonna be running this podcast for the foreseeable future. Yo, how y'all feel about this right now?
Definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Happened so fast. Everybody's like, where is the ghost of Buns? And then I show up a couple weeks.
I think
now,
like last week I
podcast
told
about-
Prodigal
y'all, I was
son.
like,
You know what I mean?
I was like last week, I was like, oh yeah, we doing a podcast next week. You was like, next
Uh-huh.
week?
Right? Like, oh
It's very
yeah.
biblical. He's the
That
prodigal
shit
son.
crazy, bro. Like it was out of thin air, bro. Like
Out of
literally
thin
out of thin
air.
air. I was like the first day coming back to locals. I was like, all right, let's get this going. And then he's like, oh, hey yo, Zora, you trying to do a podcast with me? Yeah. All right, bet we'll do it next week.
Yes, crazy.
All right.
So okay, all right. Before we get started, I will say this: I do have a habit of just like pulling people into whatever I'm doing. Like, I even got Esther. Esther showed up to the local, and she was just sitting there, and I needed somebody to be a reporter. So I was like, hey, Esther, what you doing? She's like, oh, I'm chilling. You want to report?
Thin air, bro.
That's literally just how I am, bro.
You're like,
it's-
yeah, sure. You're like, dang, I gotta report now. That's
But
wild.
no, man. This is crazy. It's amazing. So to get this thing, we gonna get right into it. We gonna get it started. We gonna get it popping. So for the first thing is, we gonna do origin stories. Like the start of any good show, you gotta have an origin story. We gotta figure out why we here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start with Zora, and then we're gonna move around, and then everybody just give me like a little synopsis. You know, how did you find out about fighting games? Like, what brought you to fighting games? How did you get into the FGC? What's your motivation for playing? Stuff like that. Zora, we're gonna go ahead and start with you, man.
All right, man. For me, like fighting games for me has always been like something fun. Like I started with Injustice 2. Injustice 2 was a really fun game because it was not only like a fighting game, but it was like, oh, I gotta collect gear and stuff. That's just so fun. But then after the actual thing that got me started to playing fighting games for real was when I went against this guy. That my cousin, he was like his friend or something. My cousin was like, yo, he'll beat your ass. I was like, all right, whatever. Let's see. And then he whooped my ass hard, bro. I got washed. And I'm like, bro, I gotta get better, bro. I gotta get next level. So then I started going to the lab every day, every single day, trying to beat this dude. And then when I finally beat him and they started calling me try hard, I'm like, damn. Now I'm a different type of dude. Like,
Dang.
so that's what literally got into, like, why I got into it. Because it was like I just wanted to beat somebody that bad. I'm like, all right, you gonna talk shit, let's do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Go
So
hands.
what brought you, like, what got you to the FGC though? Like, that what got you in the fighting game? What got you into the FGC?
Oh, the FGC? Cause so I was like lost in a way. Cause I was playing basketball every day, and then like after a little while, I was like, I don't want basketball to be the only thing, cause I ain't gonna make it to the NBA. I'm short. That's what I was saying. So, so then I was like, yo, I need something else. So, like, what do I like? I was like, oh, it's fighting games. But like the only game I liked before was Injustice, and Injustice was dying. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what games is out here. Street Fighter? Oh, that should be fire. Started looking at tournaments and stuff like that. And then I'm like, bro, I want to go to one of these. This looks fun. Next tournament up was Evo. I was like, Mom, let's go to Vegas. She's like, oh, I always wanted to go to Vegas. All right, let's go. Okay, bet. Got like 6 months to get ready. Started training up.
Damn.
And that's when I got.
My man hit the tire chamber.
Right.
Yeah. Started training up. And then when I got to Evo, everybody was like, it felt like it's something different, bro. It feels like it's like your home. Like you never left home. Like it was just like the place where you meant to be. It felt really good. Like it was just everybody that wanted to talk about the things that you wanted to talk about. Cause like me, I like to talk about fighting games. Nobody wanted to talk about it because it's just like, who the fuck is you? Like I don't want to talk about this fighting game stuff. Let's talk about Destiny. Let's talk about 2K. I'm like, I don't care about 2K.
Come on to
bro.
the people. Hey, you seen that 3 frame? What's a frame?
Oh yeah.
And then I was talking to Ochakute, one of the streamers, and bro, me and him was going at it. We were like, yo, 3 frames, 6 frames. So, you know, I'm talking math and shit. Like, they be like, what is this? Yeah, but that's what got me into it.
So what's
like,
your motivation right now?
oh, punk. I don't want to name that, but like, I feel like I just want to
be.
beat.
First off, we're not gonna sit here and cap it, lie, none of that. Say how you feel, bro.
I want to beat that nigga ass, bro.
Tell
like,
us how you
man,
really
I just really
feel.
want to beat him up. Like I don't know what it is. I just want to beat pros up in general, and even Punk. Like nothing for real. Like I just want to beat pros. Like ever since I heard Yipes say, "Oh yeah, let these gods can bleed," I was like, "Oh, that's my thing, dude. I need these gods to bleed in front of me. I want to see how it feels to beat somebody and be the best." That's what I feel.
Okay, all right. We gonna keep it moving along. We gonna get right over to Buns, man. I got one of your stories because you already said your story was boring, and I don't quite believe you because, like I said before, everybody think their story boring until somebody else hears it and they're like, "Dang, that's really what was going on." Like, yo,
Yeah. So, I'm Buns. I hail from New York. Moved to Florida about 3 years ago, which is my true origin story. But what got me into fighting games, I always played MVC2 with my brother, a lot of Soul Calibur. We were like the legendary like Maxi Killick. You know how there's that classic trope in Soul Calibur. But my diving teammate in high school, I met him in 9th grade, and we dove together on the swim team. He was playing Third Strike, so it was like fighting games plus FGC. That it blossomed into one.
that's a long pause.
So yeah, I had to think about it.
Yeah.
So basically, he would just have get-togethers. He had Hostile Takeover was their first organization. They would get together and just run fighting games, and they all played Third Strike. They were Third Strike sweats, a lot of melee, and that's when fighting sticks and all that it blossomed into what I can't even explain. The world that I walked into of people just throwing hands, running it back, running it. And I always remembered going to the arcade as a kid and just playing Soul Calibur at like David Buster's and just waxing these dudes, getting dudes tight. And I went back to that, and I was like, dang, you could really run it. And I played a lot of competitive gears. Like, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
So what's your motivation to get? You explain pretty much how you found the FGC.
Yeah.
But what's your motivation to get better? Like, cause you are that dude. I don't know if y'all don't know this, bro. If anybody don't know this, Buns is that dude that will run the set back with you all day, like literally all day. You'll be like, one more match, I might get off. And he'll be like, all right, one more match. But we all do it. But Buns will do it all day, literally.
I'm just the grinder at heart. It's like people like Zora was giving me crazy data today about frames. And I always saw frames, like I understood what plus and minus was, but that's it. He was going into detail about that. I'm more of I need to run it against you a million times. Hey, let's play some Tekken. Instead of doing the research, let's just run it. I'd rather feel out what's going on, because you would do something like 3 sweep low. And I'd be like, all right, cool. I'm going to just keep getting hit by that, but I get it. And then I started blocking it little by little and then punishing. So I just like to learn organically. Like
natural.
Yeah, like throw me to the wolves.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't scared of nobody. Punk can sit down. Whoever wants to sit down next to me, I'm going to throw my hands to the best of the ability. Ain't nobody going to see me. I'm trying to be the best too. He trying to take down gods. I'm like, bro.
You right along with him.
Yeah. It's like I'm right along with him. It's like, it's crazy to see like, oh, you're not going to be in the NBA, but me and him could go to Evo and be a champion.
Yeah.
From right here, right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna be scared of nobody. Everybody's scared to like run the set because they like, oh, I'm gonna get washed.
Yeah, they get nervous. Like you shouldn't be getting nervous. If you've been practicing so hard, like as you say you would, like why should you be getting nervous over these guys that are like the pros? Like think about it, bro. Like they still human. They still gonna be whiffing that one punch that's just gonna cause them the game. They still gonna get hit by that. I used to call this the unblockable in Street Fighter 5. If you go back to any tournament in Street Fighter 5, every single time they finish off the round, it was 3 lights. Light kick, light kick, light kick. Every single time. You don't see that? It's every time they just get finished it off with 3 little light kicks, fucking crouching lights. That's it. I was like, all right, well, let me start doing that too, and then it works. Like it really does. It's the unblockable.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's for you, Arbane. What's up?
I mean, I got you. Everybody knows, like, come on now. I give anybody my story. So I grew up, and like it was me, my 2 brothers, and my sister. So back then, back in the day, you didn't have really a whole lot of games that had, 4 people that could play. So how you get 4 kids to take turns on the game. Real easy way. Throw them in a fighting game. So me and my brothers, we played MK2. We played the Street Fighters. We played Street Fighter 2 Turbo. We played the Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition. Like we played all like the old school. And then like when MVC 2 came out, we was playing that real heavy. Like we got real into playing fighting games early at a competitive level. I was early as a jit playing competitively against my brothers, but it was just my brothers. Yeah. So then like I found Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast, the first Soul Calibur. And man, when I tell you I fell in love with this game, but I fell in love with this game like 100%. I was playing it every day, all day, all the time. I ain't played nothing but Soul Calibur for like a year. I didn't want to play nothing else. I played Soul Calibur and Power Stone. Power Stone 2 to be exact. But that is exactly what I was playing like day in and day out, like hard body. And then just like, I play with my friends and I call it, I told Nate this, I call it the Yu Yu Hakusho story. I was, Yusuke Urameshi, beating on a bunch of cool ballers. We played Budokai, I'm beating everybody, nobody want to play me. We play MK9, I'm beating everybody, nobody want to play me. We play any fighting game we play, I start winning too much, nobody want to play me. So I want to say around, it's like 2013, I met Nate. I met Jamie. And Jamie was like, hey, what do you like playing? I was like, yeah, I like playing, Halo. And she was cool with that. It's like, what else you like playing? I'm like, oh, I like playing fighting games. And she's like, oh, for real? My boyfriend likes playing fighting games. Oh. And I'm like, oh, for real? I got like a fellow fighting game enthusiast with me? Bet. Like, we can play the game anytime. Man, let me tell you this, bro. I went to their house and I played Nate in Melee. Super Smash Bros. Melee. And at the time, I played Ganondorf. Yeah. And he picked Jigglypuff. And I looked at this man and I'm like, why are you disrespecting me? I like gave him the real look like, why are you disrespecting me like that? You gonna pick Jigglypuff over all the characters? Yeah. And he was like, no, this is what I play, like for real. I was like, all right, because I'm always been a big dude of, if you're gonna play me, play your main. Don't hit me with some pity matches. I want to play your best. I don't want the secondary.
Yeah, because then right after you play them without their main, it's like, oh wow, I didn't play you with my main.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to hit none of that. Play me with your best. But so we played a game, and when I say I got arrested, this man arrested me 3 times in a row. I got not one stock off of Nate. That man bodied me, and I was like, yo. Oh, I'm pretty trash. So what happened after that is I started breaking different games around. Yeah. I was like, Blaze Blue, man, I don't even know what this game is. So he not gonna know what this game is. I'll pull up, plug it in. Oh, I played this before. He mopped me in that. All right, cool. I'm gonna bring this game around. He'll mop me in whatever game I brought. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just have to get better. So, and that's when, and this is kind of how I got into the FGC. Because it was Evo 2018. And we were watching Tekken. My first time seeing the Evo. I didn't know Evo existed. I didn't know FGC existed.
Oh, that was none of the one I went into.
And we was watching. No, it wasn't 2000. It was a little bit early, but either way, it was the year Lil Majin got top 4 in Tekken. I don't know if y'all remember that. Yeah. I don't know if you remember. Anybody who's watching, if you saw it, his run was crazy. Like he was body slamming the Tekken guys, and that was not easy because they had been the Tekken guys for a long time. He was the first American Tekken player that proved gods can bleed, because I think he took out like JDCR. He took out a bunch of top names that year.
Me, probably.
I don't think he got me, but he got this first time he got top 4. But anyway, I saw that and I was just like, yo, what is this game? Like I'm trying to get more into it. He's like, oh, that's the new Tekken. I'm like, Tekken still making games? Like I hadn't played Tekken since Tekken Tag Tournament.
Damn.
So a long time.
No Tekken Tag 2?
No, I played 2, but the last one I played was Tekken Tag Tournament.
Damn.
Tekken 4 and Tekken Tag Tournament was the last 2 I played.
Damn.
So I found out about this, and that's when I fell down the rabbit hole. Found out about Tekken. I'm finding out about movements, about frame data, about whiff punishes, about juggles, about this move punishes that move. Oh, but if you get the wall, you get the wall combo, and the wall combo is different from the actual finisher that you normally would do because you get more damage off of it. Yo, it was like a crazy hole.
Be hitting hard.
Yeah. It do. And like Tekken was the first game, and then I played Frank. After I played Nate, I thought I was getting a little better. Right? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm good now. I got skills now. I got combos now. I got moving now. I'm good. Frank comes down, his cousin. He came down. He played Howard. You can't say his name, but he played Howard. You know the kick. Yeah, he played him. And when I say this man command grabbed me to death on repeat because I didn't know how to break it.
Dang.
So he just kept doing it to me. And he was like, if you know how to break it, it wouldn't be this bad. You just got to know how to break it. Because in Tekken, you have a 1 break, a 2 break, or a 1+2 break.
Okay.
And it's based off of their arm. So if it's the left arm coming out 1, right arm coming out 2, or if both of us coming out 1+2. And you have to guess it right. If you don't guess it right, you just eat it. So this man kept scoop, boom, and he just kept doing it. And then he left, and he was like, before he left, he looked at me and my homeboy. He looked at me and David. He was like, "Y'all need to get better." And he just left.
Dang.
He went back to Chicago because he didn't live down here at the time. And when I say, bruh, that burned us. That burned us to get better because we was like,
cold world.
Ain't no way this man gonna come in here, command grab us to death, and then pretty much tell us we trash and leave. Like, yeah. So like we was like, nah. So for a year straight, we was at Nate crib every day. That's why we called it the dojo. Yeah. Because we was in there every day, hard body, practicing, running sets. Like, and we were going against Nate, and Nate was the reason we learned to break grabs so well because he played King. Mm-hmm. You can't break grabs with King, you're gonna die. So that was my introduction to the FGC itself. Now, my motivation to get better now, I don't know if I can't say I have a motivation to get better. Yeah. Because of what I do now. Because now I'm doing the whole TO for Southwest Florida FGC. That's kind of my motivation. My motivation is to get other people better so that our scene can grow. Yeah. Because if we get more killers, if we get more stronger players within our scene, more people are going to want to come and see what's up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Who's killing out here?
Yeah, who's the killers?
They smell blood.
Who
they come over. You know what I'm
our
saying?
biggest killer right now is who? Bottler. Everybody wants to take down Bottler. Yep. And he's not the best at execution. The man has told me this. But he's got really good fundamental. But like that's my motivation. My motivation is grow the scene. Which within the last year, we made it a year. Shouts out to everybody in my crew who've been with me for the whole year. Like, it's been a crazy wild ride, but we still here. We still kicking.
Right? The light's still on.
The lights is still on, but it's been a wild, crazy ride, man. I just can't wait to see what's going on. So, like, that's my motivation. That's my origin story.
Nice.
Fire. I mean, if Troy wants to, because our technician Troy here, he can give his origin story if he wants. I ain't got no
the
problem
producer
with that.
over here.
Oh yeah, this man makes all the magic happen.
Every podcast got the producer on it.
Well, what was the question?
So, what is your origin story? First question is, what got you into fighting games? Not the FGC yet, just fighting games in general.
Well, the first fighting game I played that wasn't Smash Brawl was Mortal Kombat 9, and I played that like on an Xbox 360 analog stick, not on the D-pad, the analog stick. And I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how anything worked. And after that, I just never like kind of looked at fighting games until it just like Street Fighter 5 around like just after Arcade Edition came out, like just started popping up, and then like Brian F videos. And I just started watching Street Fighter 5 from then, and then something went to Tekken, and that was the first game I actually tried playing, was Tekken 7. I had a Razer Orb Weaver Chroma macro pad, and I had all the buttons taken off except 1, 2, 3, 4 and WASD, and it was basically like a very small hitbox. And from there, I just bought a hitbox and started playing other fighting games. Eventually, I got to Plus R, which is that's where my interest has fallen since then, is anime games, mainly Guilty Gear Strive, and specifically Faust in that game. But beyond that, I've just been playing Strive since release, and that's kind of been my main game. Although I still play, Xrd, Rev 2, and XX, Accent Core Plus R, and a little bit of Street Fighter here and there, but mostly anime. A little bit of Blaze Blue, a little bit of everything.
So what got you into the FGC though?
FGC specifically, definitely a lot of like older clips of like broadcasts, and specifically stuff like Chris Hu and Aqua Silk and all that stuff, where they would just be in an environment where it's really chill and they're just kind of bouncing off of one another while they're like honing their skills in a fighting game. And I found something about that really cool, really kind of like the ceremony of it, of getting in that space and kind of, it's almost like there's a Core A gaming video on it that compares, fighting game weeklies and such to like church or like a ceremony, like an actual event. And I think that definitely, I've kind of resonated with that video, and I think like it's definitely why I kept looking into it, and eventually I decided to hit Matt up, the owner of Retro Zone Arcade, and like say, hey, is there fighting games here? Could I have a weekly here, something like that? And that's kind of where it all began, so to speak.
Yep. So what's your motivation though? You still in the hot seat. Come back.
Yeah. Okay. Motivation. Honestly, just getting better, like getting really nice at fighting games, and then also just doing a bunch of cool visual stuff, video graphics shit. I just love doing that. So like having an outlet to kind of make all that stuff and make it about something I like genuinely care about, it stops it from being like a ritual or a drag or something where it's a chore, where it can be something that you're genuinely enjoying, because that's like definitely the most fulfilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than just getting better, beating people I used to lose to.
Yo, okay.
But that's what drives everybody.
Everybody, like I said, everybody's got a story. Everybody's got to start. Everybody's got. You sitting here saying your story was boring. You got into fighting games off your diving partner.
Yeah, like I played before, but then I saw The Matrix when I met him, because he was like, "Oh no, what's up?" And those Third Strike players are some killers.
Oh my god!
If you ever want to come back, and that's like being a monk and meditating in a mountain, is playing with Third Strike players.
You know what's funny? You know what Baller's favorite game is?
Third Strike. Do you see?
Baller.
So
Baller, he sit you down there. He said, "All right,
right." So,
but yeah, no. So I mean, like I said, everybody got a story. Everybody got their stories. I'm glad we got that out the way. But we got to keep it going. We got to keep it moving. We got to keep rolling. Yeah. So the next thing we got on this agenda is we're gonna name this segment the Mix Up. So this segment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw out some current events and fighting games to y'all. I just want to see your opinion. How y'all feeling about it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it worse? Like
good, the bad, the ugly. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
We're gonna start it off with the elephant in the room, because this year for fighting games, because fighting games have been, not gonna lie, have been in a lull for like the past 5-7 years. We ain't had a new game that actually was a new game that everybody was gonna play in a hot minute.
Yeah, no mainstream titles. They were finishing out the final season.
But
delayed due to Corona. Let's say that.
It was due to a little bit was due to Corona, but we here now. We gonna talk about that. Yeah. But if we gonna keep it real, keep it honest, 100, we have a whole slew of fighting games coming out now. I say we got a slew. I mean, we got Street Fighter 6. We got Tekken 8 that's coming out. Mm-hmm. We got MK12 that we gonna talk about that got leaked. It's like we got Project L coming out from Riot.
L gonna be fire.
Grand Blue's getting a new revival with Rising. Like this year for fighting games is looking dope. So we gonna run down the list. So we're gonna start out with Street Fighter 6, because that's the one that everybody's looking at right now. So I just want to know. We're gonna start from Zora. I just want to know, like, what's your take? What do you think Street Fighter 6 is? It gonna bring anything new to the table? What's coming out the table?
All right, man. I do think that Street Fighter 6 is gonna be really, really fun, just off the fact that I already see the potential in the scrubs and like the pros. Because the reason being, like, for example, everybody was complaining about the drive rush or whatever it was, like the armor move, and then I'm like, bro, like, I'll be seeing these tournaments, these, like, for example, the can opener tournament, right? I saw that. I'm like, they're doing light punch into drive punch and having like hella punishes. I'm like, damn, that's already gonna be crazy. And just having a new Street Fighter, man, it's gonna be insane, bro. Because everybody starts fresh, and then now we all gonna be even. So now let's go to it. Unless you playing the beta, and then that's up to you. Playing that crack beta.
no, it's not. It's Street Fighter 5 season 6. Correct you on that.
True.
Buzz, what you got, man?
So super excited because I've started grinding a lot of 5. When I first got down here, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna just get good at fighting games because I always loved fighting games, watching like past Evos. I don't know if you guys saw it was like Evo 2014. It was like the Young Army in Street Fighter 4. I grew up watching like the Mecha, like the height of fighting games, you know. So, and it was always Street Fighter. It was always Daigo. That's how I learned about, Evo moment number 37. It was always Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? The granddaddy of them all is coming out. It's going to be new and improved. I'm excited for the mechanics. I think it's going to be a mixture of all the fighting games or all the past Street Fighters because you got parrying. So, people are going to be hype off that.
Crazy.
Drive Rush, that's the green.
Drive
Rush is like FADC. And then Drive Impact is like focus attack. So
we're gonna have a lot of
I think it's gonna be exciting and hopefully brings a lot of eyes, and that's gonna blow it into the mainstream for something that we can play in our living room. That's crazy.
Man, look, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna say it right now. Street Fighter 6 finna blow up off the rip. Just for that pride, that pot. That Capcom done went and thrown out there and made every other gaming company look bad because they was just like a milli. Like, if you win, you get a milli instantly. Like,
great marketing.
But nah, as far as
they did the right thing.
Oh yeah, as far as the game goes though, like I'm liking the fact that I'm seeing the more aggressive, for like you said, the past version of Street Fighter breathe life in this game, and you can tell because when I watched it, I'm like, yo, this reminds me of Third Strike. This reminds me of 4. Well, 5 kind of reminded me of like the more classical Street Fighter, which is fine if that's what you like. But let's be honest, the more popular games were easily Third Strike, Alpha 2, 4. Those are the games people remember. Like everybody remembers Street Fighter 2, but nobody remembers. But everybody talks about either Street Fighter 2 Turbo or Champion Edition. Yeah. Because why? They were faster paced. They were more aggressive. You were able to do more. They added the super meters in those games. So when I'm looking at Street Fighter 6, and not to mention the cast is pretty much a decent amount of new characters. You don't got a whole lot of returning ones right now. Because, you got Marissa, she's new. Manon, she's new. JP, new. Kimberly, new.
Jamie, Jamie, everybody liking Jamie.
Yeah, everybody feeling Jamie right now. So it's like, I think that this is a good time to start adding those newer characters into the game because it's like
generation.
Yes, it's a new generation coming up. Like to be real, Buns, we going out of style. We getting up there.
I'm here for it.
We getting up there.
New generation stand up.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, because now you got a lot of like our heroes that we grew up watching and playing, as well coming with this game. With speaking about Street Fighter 6, the guys that we saw played for that were really good at 4. Yeah, they're starting to get older, and you're starting to see like what I call it the dawn of the new guard. You start seeing the new guard come in because the old guard, we getting old.
Changing the guards. That's it. You got to hang it down.
Idom ran through a lot of previous past champions in that 2022 Street Fighter 5, and from losers. Mm-hmm. And then he do a reset.
Yeah, he did a reset.
Yeah, like come on now, like that's a young boy.
And then don't even the guy that won that Evo was
also young.
Yeah, and he was new. He was brand new, almost brand new.
What I'm seeing from Street Fighter 6 is like Street Fighter 6 is gonna take off. It's gonna be that game that everybody and their mama gonna play, even if you didn't play Street Fighter before. With that prize pot, you about to learn.
It's gonna be in your household. Somebody is gonna own Street Fighter 6.
Somebody coming to your crib with Street Fighter 6.
That's all you gotta know. Let me sign in and download my account. We're gonna play some Street Fighter 6.
You know what? You can play Guilty Gear on your PC. Just let me log in on my PS account and I'll download it over here. Like,
I'm gonna play some 6.
So no. But Troy, you got any opinions on this on
terms of, I don't know. All I know, we do not play the crack. We will never play the crack. We will never have a bracket for the crack before the game comes out June 6th. Second. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty soon, guys.
Friday, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, shit.
There's a character with the big stick. I'm excited. Like he is. I'm sure. JP, he looks awesome. I'm ready. I'm ready for that game to come out. I'm probably going to stick with Guilty Gear just because, that's my thing. That's just what I enjoy most.
Yeah.
No,
But
I got you.
Love the nooch, bro.
But we gotta keep it going because we got more games.
We got more
We
games.
still got more games, and we got Tekken 8. I know y'all have already seen the trailers. I know I've seen the trailers, and boy, that game is looking crispy.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like it's got a fresh coat of paint.
Fresh out the shop.
Fresh out
bro,
the shop.
Bro, I don't care what anybody say. I'm just excited for Baki Hama. Y'all saw that? Yeah, Baki Hama. You ain't see the trailer?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
It's literally just the reveal trailer of Baki.
That's wild. No way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Baki's about to be in that.
Yeah,
Yo.
bro. I was like, that's
That's wild.
crazy,
King
dude.
bust ass himself.
I mean, hold on. They
Yo.
already had a Kuma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Baki is
No,
Bus
we're not gonna do that. Because the Kuma split an island
Tony
with a
Man.
karate chop.
Yeah.
So we ain't downplaying the Kuma. I'm not saying
No.
Baki's bad, but we not about to downplay a Kuma.
those people in Baki they throwing hands.
No man, yo, you ain't lying.
That's
you
one
ain't
of the
lying.
craziest shows.
If it's gonna be a game that Baki's gonna be in, I'd prefer.
That's
prefer
why.
Tekken.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's gonna be magical. Now I'm hyped. I might be a Tekken fan now. Street Fighter 6 is cool and all, but I got Baki.
You
Tekken 8.
was already falling in Tekken. We ran
Tekken's
some sets.
always
I
been
think it
dope.
would be
Tekken
cool.
Tag
Guilty
2
Gear,
was the
quite
jump
frankly.
We
off.
ran some sets today.
Because I'm out here. I'm out here trying to do it all. I'm Mr. Jack of all trades, I like to try everything.
You sound like Nooch, bro.
Yeah. That's
Yo,
a lot of nooch for me because
man.
I'm not learning these high execution.
I know a lot of people took some issue with like the way some of the characters are designed now, and some of them I actually do take issue with as well. Like I don't think Paul looks as good as cool as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think Law is just way too buff. Like I don't know what this man did after Tekken 7, but he hit the gym, P90X. Yo, he was doing everything. This man came back so toned. I'm like, bruh, you okay?
We're seeing him in 4K now. It was always there.
Yeah.
Now we got the pixels to show. it.
Y'all see when they flex their muscles, bro? You can see the muscle
Yeah.
fibers, bro. Like, bro, it reminds me of the video of like that one dude that just like puffs up his freaking muscles like that.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
a
the
fucking
ripples,
wires
yo,
and
them
shit.
shit.
Like
Ugh.
as we
Like
watched,
sick.
as I was watching, I saw Nina has a new look. I'm not too much of a fan of the new look. I prefer nostalgia Nina, but I'm pretty sure they'll give her a nostalgia costume, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Totally spies Nina.
But I mean, like it used to, because in Tekken 7, guns were just like an add-on item you could jokingly use.
Yeah.
But now in Tekken 8, weapons are a thing.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw that.
She
I
was
saw her
strapping
shooting
up.
in the corner.
Yeah, Law's got nunchucks. She's got the pistols. I think Jack has like that big arm cannon thing he was carrying around.
Oh yeah, that shit look crazy.
Is that party mode? Let's hope that's party mode Tekken.
I think that's just gonna be the actual game.
No way. Well, Nina with the straps, that's okay.
Nina with the straps makes sense. She's fighting demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were, like one of the people they're actually fighting is a whole devil. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that
bringing a
is
gun
crazy.
too,
Right?
That's crazy.
But yeah,
Leave me
nah.
here.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
Tekken 8, like I said, it's looking like it's going. Cause here's the thing though, Street Fighter is known as the premier game, right? But the funny thing is, Tekken has, for the most part, outsold it. Typically,
Really?
yeah.
And how many running? Because there was a lot of Street Fighters.
It's been a decent. It's been a long time Tekken been out selling Street Fighter. I can't look up the numbers. I gotta look the numbers up for you another time.
Yeah,
But
we're good.
yeah, it's definitely a lot.
That's crazy because
That's
I done bought Super Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street
It's
Fighter
not-
4,
when you
Ultra
think-
Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
You think it's crazy until you remember Street Fighter 5 when it came out versus Tekken 7 when it came out.
Oh, that's free though. That was free, bro. Street Fighter 5 when it came out, I wasn't even there at the time. I wasn't even like playing Street Fighter 5.
I was there at the time.
Right.
And so
I know
here's the
about
thing.
it.
At first I was mad because I had an Xbox. And this one there was like PlayStation exclusive. I was like, man, I don't get to play Street Fighter 5. And then I played it and I was like, you know what? I ain't mad no more.
I got Killer Instinct.
Like,
Chill.
yeah, I'm about to say, I'm
gas.
gonna go play Killer Instinct. I'm gonna go have fun over here. Y'all can keep that.
Literally.
But yeah, nah. Then on top of that list, now this was a little hard one to talk about because we don't really have any like data on it. But MK12.
Y'all gotta put me on because
It's just they literally just said it.
Yeah, it was announced.
Who
So I can explain the story. So it was announced, but not in the traditional way. So according to sources, there was a conference call, and on this conference call, one of the guys on the call just blurted it out.
I can pull that up if you
oh
want.
yes, let's pull it up.
You want?
It's
It's funny. I love the video.
So while Troy's pulling it up, but yeah, this is essentially what happened. Like there's a conference call, and dude just blurts out MK12.
Bro, when I saw it, bro, trust me, I was disappointed. I was like,
I thought it was funny. I laughed. I was like,
mad
yeah.
disappointed, bro.
Right.
Like, I was looking at him like, what is this fucking old dude doing on my screen, bro?
Yeah. All
I
right,
was like,
Troy
what's
pulling
going on?
that
All
up
over-
for
all
us.
over Twitter and shit.
Hold on, Troy pulling it up for us.
Yeah. All right.
Bro.
Let's see. I'll pause the music. Ooh. All right. Yeah, this is just audio, by the way. This is an earnings call, so this is something that you can, if you were an investor who didn't know how to use the internet, they would have a telephone line open so you could call in. So that's these people, as they care about fighting games a lot. So this is Robert Blundell, the whatever on the board of investors for Warner Brothers.
Thank you for standing by, and welcome to Warner Brothers Discovery Inc.'s fourth quarter 2022 earnings conference call. At this time, all participant lines are.
I have to cut through it here. Let's see if there's a time. Someone posted a.
You got a good.
It's 18 minutes.
It's
What the?
18
Where's the
minutes? Oh,
abridged
no.
version?
Can we get the short version, please?
Yeah, we gotta get the
Yeah,
abridged
yeah,
version.
short version.
Oh,
It's on
okay.
Twitter.
I can go through the. I remember this for cheating on homework. You can look through the subtitles. Subtitles. I have to find the.
cheating.
Bro, he
He said cheated on homework. You heard it?
That's some new age cheating, yo. We are
Bro.
definitely
I
changing
told
up
you.
the guards.
All right.
I
Yo,
told you, bro.
Yo.
We didn't cheat like that.
hell no. Damn,
I'm from this
it
new
hasn't
shit, but
been
I
that
ain't
long,
even,
has
bro.
it?
It has.
Whoa.
I'm from this new age, and I didn't do that.
See, look, it's an automated.
That's him. That's all him.
It's literally just automated. Like, look, I can just. This is generated by a robot, so I just keep scrolling until I.
Chat GBT taking over.
Bro, I didn't even know this existed. I work in tech.
You ain't know about the Chat GPT yet?
I work in tech. I ain't
There we are. The highly. Here we are. I just control F'd it.
Yo,
Pretty
this thing
awesome, huh?
started in like 30
That's
seconds.
fucking crazy.
Hope you didn't watch iRobot.
Including the highly anticipated Mortal Kombat 12 and Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League.
So, yeah, that is the only context that was provided, and that was the announcement. This is the first time that has ever been publicly. It has been publicly divulged by someone who represents the company that Mortal Kombat 12 is a thing that exists. And that guy, Ed Boon, is probably extremely upset, if I had to guess.
If he still got his
And-
job, I'm surprised.
I think another funny part of it is that the other game that he was talking about, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, that has already been announced. So because he's so incompetent and knows so little about the actual goings on of what's on the sheet of paper that he's reading, and like he just read a line that he wasn't supposed to read, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I guess we're doing that. He just knows absolutely nothing about what's going on with the actual company itself or the game production process.
So now I got a question for y'all because of what we just heard. Do you think, because of what this employee did, are they gonna push it back?
Nah. If anything, they would just announce it faster. No, that's what. In my opinion, if I was an employer and I'm like, damn, well, it's already out. You know what I mean?
I think-
might as well announce it.
I think the game devs would like it to get pushed back so they don't have to rush it, right? So if they say it, they're like, oh, well, it's announced. But a leak's a leak. You're like you knew MK12 was coming, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it is what it is. Yay, MK fans! Shout out y'all. Y'all get y'all next
We're
game.
gonna do a sidebar on this one. I got a sidebar question. It just hit me. It literally just hit me.
Nice.
So as we keep going forward into the future, y'all notice that leaks are becoming more and more commonplace.
Dude, it's crazy to me the fact that motherfuckers be going into the game. that
Data
doesn't even
mining the
exist
game.
yet,
Oh, yeah.
Data mine it and be like, oh, all these characters are here. I'm like, how the fuck you know this shit, bro? Like, where you get this shit from?
Like that, and that the reason I'm asking is like, do y'all think that leaks are going to start to become a hindrance for games,
Yeah.
Nah.
or do you think that developer companies are just going to start to be okay with it?
I think it's marketing. Oh, new leak. Now everybody's posting. Think about how many YouTube content creators are posting that leak for MK12. You know what I'm
You
saying?
make a fair point. You make a fair
I think
point.
it's cool
Everybody in the FGC
because it
saw that, you know what I'm
decentivizes
saying?
Yeah.
advertising.
Get
So,
excited and shit.
yeah, and then it's just MK. So once it drops, MK generally does
Incentivizes.
well to the masses. So
Words.
Yeah, because not only a fighting game, it's a story mode.
it's a story mode. It's definitely grandfathered into the fighting games. MK is definitely one of the meccas that
That's true.
bring
That's
us
true.
here today.
Yeah, it's always looking good too. Always making me throw up.
Yeah,
Yo,
artwork is good.
Troy, can we run up that Grand Rising trailer?
That Grand Blue Rising, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we talk about this.
Oh yeah,
Went up for the-
It's the reason I say this one for last, because I know
Oh.
all of us have recently been playing this game, and all of us is like, "Yo, this game is so good.
This game.
Why doesn't anybody play?" it?
The reveal trailer or the most recent one?
That was a
If,
new
there's
trailer?
if there's a new trailer, play the new
It's
one.
for a specific character. It's not for the whole game itself.
Nah,
It's
nah,
just so.
We can play. We can play both. We can do both.
all right.
Because I'm interested. It's a character
Yeah,
trailer out,
new
bro. I'm
characters.
here.
Anila, something like that. It's probably something from the what is it? A gotcha game?
Maybe
Grand
yeah.
Blue Fantasy. I have no clue.
Oh yeah.
it's a gacha game in Japan. I think it's Japan.
I don't know what's with the. Oh, it's on. It's supposed to look anime, like 24 FPS. I get it. It's on 3s. I guess that's what they say.
Yeah.
And then it's modern
really-
font. And it's cool. Still won't play it, but you know.
Bro. I remember watching this. I'm like, that's it. Cat.
Yeah, that's the homie right
Damn,
there.
she has like metal skin tight clothing.
That's
That's
Lucina
crazy.
right there.
How is that even possible? It's magic, I guess.
The little fucking dragon, bro. That's in every weapon. So cool.
With a grand big boot ass. There it goes.
So I don't know what I'm
See
looking
that,
at.
bro? You see
That was like a
how
DP.
Now they have
Oh.
like EX colors. They be glowing now. And look, backflip.
I guess, is that new?
I want to see what that green.
What am I
that
looking-
green aura is.
It's that.
Oh, that's Seok. I know that one. That guy looked like he was doing
that was
the
your character, no, brain?
whatever his
Yeah, I
name is
saw
from
him.
KOF. Uzumaki.
The new DP. You saw that? You can go up there, Catalina.
Oh,
She's
word.
crazy.
Vegeta.
A full ensemble of skybound heroes. That makes sense.
Yeah, they remodeled everybody. Bro. Shit, fire. New actions.
Does that mean stages?
Right?
Characters.
It said new action. They showed us a backdrop.
I don't like the fact that Belial smiles.
It's like, it's cool. It's like they're making their own version of the English
Just
language.
like,
It's Arc System Glitch.
I have a couple character ideas. Who they
Crossplay.
might be.
Ooh.
cosplay.
Yo.
The fact that this game is getting rollback.
Rolling back.
The
Rising.
fact that this game is getting rollback and crossplay. I
gonna be
feel like Side Games is really trying to like breathe life back into this game. And I'm glad that they're doing so because like I said, I liked Grand Blue. When it first came out, I actually hated it but that's because I hated slower fighting games. And at the
Yeah.
time I was playing Uniclear, I was playing Guilty Gear, I was playing Blaze Blue. So I was playing all the supersonic speed fighting games so I hated Grand Blue. But when I went back and played with all y'all, I was like, yo, this game is really, really good.
Game is fun,
It's
bro.
an anime
Game is
Street
fun.
Fighter, but with more added to it. Because you got spot dodges, you can roll through,
Yep.
you got the back dashes, and then you have the easy input, but you can do the normal combos, and it gives you a little bit more
can
damage
do a
and a cooldown.
combo.
Yep.
Like that's fire.
That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things about Grand Blue is the fact that they have the cooldown for the abilities. Like, yeah, you have this really nice punish that does like 50%, but now you're gonna have to wait right there for like 30 seconds without your abilities and sit there. That's what I like.
And you
about
gotta
it.
you also gotta guess when to use the EX move. Because the
Yeah.
EX moves have a longer cooldown.
Yep.
So I
Just gotta be
mean,
on that.
I don't know, man. And then you got the what was it, the tactical dashes where you can spend a little bit of bar and you get like it's kind of like an EX dash almost if you want to. 'Cause
Is
you
that
turn- you
is that a
turn-
rising feature?
No, this is in Grand Blue. So when
Yeah.
you turn blue, you'll like back dash, you'll dash forward.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I did. We played. It happened.
Oh yeah, the V shift looking shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, I know what you're
Because
talking
I was
about.
like, yo, I don't know what that is, but
You dancing now?
it saved me. We was in a match and I did it by accident, and he threw something at me and it missed, and I was like,
What's this?
I don't know what it is, but I lived.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm free.
It was like one of them anime moments. I don't know what this power is, but whatever, it saved my life.
It saved your life. Man unlocked a new skill.
But yeah,
Right?
no, it's just, so it's like, and
Oh, I
then
got those now.
the fact that they're trying to rework the characters.
That's gonna be cool because now it's like a whole new game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna be really fun.
I really hope everybody does give it a chance. Like, if y'all are out there, like, and y'all have not tried this game, I would say give it a chance. This game
Yeah,
is really,
should-
really fun.
should
Oh,
we,
at least when Rising comes out. Wait until Rising comes out.
Oh, we
and
got
go
a
for it.
character trailer?
Yeah, this is the newest character trailer for
run
Anila.
that.
If you're into
Ladiva?
Grand Blue Fantasy, you might know who that is. Anila, Anila.
Ladiva.
She looks like a sheep lady. We'll switch it
what?
over.
Oh,
Check it
little
out.
peep out here. Okay.
By the way, fuck this guy for putting his watermark in the video, even though this is a trailer that he doesn't own. You're really cool.
I mean,
I hope you got a lot of ad revenue,
All right,
buddy.
all right, all right.
Anyway,
we can't see
We
him.
can't flame him now.
We can't. We are using his video.
yeah, it's a sheep.
Right.
Sheep.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, let's go. We got dizzy noises.
I
From,
thought it was Ladiva. That's a whole
Damn.
different character.
It's a whole different-
oh, there's gonna be so many mods for this character.
Oh my, dude! Look at the
Oh
clashes.
my,
Look
the
how cool they look.
clash.
They're gonna be tasteful, I'm sure.
You like tasteful.
Oh, she's got the dolphin, but with
Jesus.
the sheep.
Yo, let's make sure we put something over
She's
there.
got a big stick. I
That's
like
what everybody
her.
was like. I'll
It
make
is
her.
it's a big stick with a spike at the end of it, and it's kind of like a scalpel.
Dude,
Oh,
that looks
sheep OP.
insane.
That sheep looks
We got
busted.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she
that's
got
sweet.
range? She sweeped him from almost full screen.
Damn.
Talk about
I know.
Ladiva get kicked in the shin.
I take
Why-
back what I
why
said.
did
I might
she
have
get
to try
kicked in
this
the
one.
shin?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that stage looks fucking
Why
nice.
you messing up 6? Leave my character alone.
Bro.
Ooh, that combo looks sick. What the fuck? From here, it looked like the Mario tubes.
Oh, there goes you.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
she's
You
like
just
a
get it
combination
fucked up, bro.
of
I'm sorry,
May
homie,
and
I
like
can't help you from
Falk
that one, dude.
and
Big
Faust.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's like the
dash
Faust
cancel.
or the Falk V trigger.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, that's a stance switch, I think. That might be a stance switch.
Oh, Big Ming. Oh, Sheep Ming.
Oh no.
Bro, that's a
He
super.
got trampled by
Stampede
sheep.
Pretty fire. Pretty fire.
I wonder what
Not
other
my
characters-
type of character, but I'll give her. You know, she got some cool things, but I typically, I like hand. That's why I play Cerise or 6 because they throw hands and 6 got a parry.
Oh man.
That parry, yo, when you doing a mix up and somebody want to press a button real bad, you just hit it with the.
Literally.
And they're just like, oh, I was trying to press a button. Why? It's like, shouldn't have did that.
Zora was doing that with Gil. Catch me with some nice
Yeah.
parries.
Gil's parry's busted. I
But-
just stopped. I didn't use it because I was learning neutral.
But I mean,
Yeah.
based off what I've been seeing, like I just saw what was going on the class system. It's got to upgrade. That looks dope. The dash cancel system, that looks dope. Like they're adding a lot. And her sheets go through projectiles and keep going. I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Yeah, because that fucking projectile has like 3 or 4 hits.
Dang.
Yeah, I was looking at it because I'm like, yo, he hit it with like a fireball or two, and it just kept.
Yeah.
You know?
She just kept going.
And
That
then,
was nuts.
And then the full screen sweep.
That was nice.
Yo,
That was a foul
like-
slipping sweep right there.
that was definitely a false.
I thought we wasn't playing DNF no more. What's going on? You know?
Shout out DNF.
Shout
It
out
was
DNF.
fun.
It was
It
fun,
was
but it
fun.
died too quick.
You know
That's
why?
that's what's scary about that or Grand Blue. Like, fire game, beautiful, but it hold the audience?
Well, okay, so DNF didn't hold the audience because DNF didn't make the necessary changes DNF needed to stay alive.
Yeah.
They waited too long. And now that they have made those changes, nobody wants to play the game anymore. Grand Blue is a different story. Grand Blue came out in COVID, and their issue was they had a trash netcode, which was also their fault because they never did anything to fix it. But now that they've added rollback and they have a new netcode and it is crossplay, you have a better chance of people being interested in your game again and coming back to it.
Yeah.
Because I think the gameplay itself holds up. It was just the netcode was so bad you couldn't really enjoy the game because you were missing things that you had no business missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is with Grand Blue, they did it correctly. Like for example, DNF, they did the changes and stuff, but they didn't make it like a big ass announcement that was like, oh, new game, this, that, and that.
They didn't have DNF Rising.
Grand Blue did it, so it's like now it looks like a brand new game. Looks like everything's going crazy, and then now since you announced it, now everybody's like, oh, what's this? You know.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, damn, they're making a new Grand Blue. And it was just like a new update. I'm like, oh, but it looks cool though.
Yeah, no. Grand Blue Rising looks like I can't say a completely different game, but it does look like a sequel if I had to say so.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, man. I got high hopes for it. I really do. I really want Grand Blue to come back and be that game.
You know what it gives me? It gives me UMVC3 vibes.
Really?
Well, like Marvel vs. Capcom, the UMVC3.
Yeah.
That's that change.
Oh, okay.
Not like gameplay.
I thought you meant gameplay. That's why I was like, hold up, what?
No.
Yeah, not gameplay.
Nobody getting hit by the Captain America shield mix up.
Oh man, fighting games
boop.
are scary.
Oh my
So
god,
a lot of mix out there in the world, especially if you try to play a lot of fighting games.
Yeah.
Like you were hitting me with some Lily stuff, like dang. And there's a lot of characters in Tekken. Imagine learning that game. And a lot of games, Street Fighter, they're coming. What do you think about all the characters dropping? Now we have, before it was like 16 characters. Now we have like 54 characters.
I think that's just the change in the times. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you look back to like Super Nintendo days, you started a game with 8.
8.
And that was it. You didn't get no patches, no DLC. You had 8 characters. And you running with it.
Yeah. So it's like
now people get like disappointed by 12 characters.
Yeah,
Now we got, like,
now when
24
you see a
people
list,
starting
you
up.
like, wait, you only got 16?
That's it.
You can't even get like a smooth 20 in that?
right? Like, dang, let me learn the game real quick.
Yeah, but nah,
Want to
like,
drop like 40 on me.
but like what Zora said, back to Zora's earlier point though, when he said we all start at the same level. We all start at the same level. I agree with that. But I also will say that depending on the player, you're gonna elevate faster.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
for instance, me and Nate can start a game at the same time. I guarantee you Nate's gonna be better than me at that game after a little bit. It's gonna take me a little longer to catch up to where he's already.
Yeah,
at.
same here. Same here.
So it's like
I'm that type of person that like yeah, I'm not gonna like pick up the game one day and then all of a sudden I'm fucking insane. No, like if it give me like a week and I'll be at your level.
yeah, it's,
Like I ain't gonna be like
It's like if you, because like everybody's like, oh well, the game's only gonna be out 20 days. We can all practice and we could possibly win. I'm like, look, you got 20 days of practice versus Justin Wong's 20 days of practice are not the same.
definitely not. Because Justin Wong already know like not even just Justin Wong, pros in general. Like I saw this shit with like Sonic Fox. And shit
Yeah.
like that. Like motherfuckers know what to look for.
Even if like when Sonic Fox went to other games, yeah, he was winning a decent amount of them, but he was also losing a good amount of them too.
Yeah.
And it wasn't close. They were mopping that man because it was like, oh, you coming to my game? That's cool. You might have MK, but it's not worth like that over here. You know? Like when it came to Dragon Ball Fighters, Sonic Fox, every time we went up against Goichi, what happened?
Goichi was mopping him.
Goichi was mopping that man
Defense
every
king
time.
right there.
Every time.
He made that game so hype.
Yeah, the
Just
defense is
blocking.
Crazy.
Yo.
Yeah.
But but
And
going
then
back to it,
my
like
boy
that's
Sonic
what I'm
Fox
saying.
got it.
Like Street Fighter 6. Yeah, we all started the same level. I don't even think we all. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I don't think we all start at the same level.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of experience that certain players are gonna have that's gonna give them an advantage, and it's not
The
even
neutral.
like it's an unearned advantage. Like,
It's literally that's the whole reason why I'm like building a neutral right now.
yeah,
Like, it's just because of that. Because I'm like, bro, Street Fighter 6 gonna come up. I want to have an edge on everybody else in the neutral, so that's all I'm focusing on.
like
Forget about the cheap shit right now. I don't care about no damn cheap shit. All I
That's
care about is the fucking neutral.
crazy.
like, let's be real. The people who been playing Grand Blue and kept playing Grand Blue,
Yeah, those motherfuckers going crazy.
when Ryzen come out, they gonna be mopping everybody.
Right? Talking
Yeah,
about we on the
those
same
niggas-
level.
those niggas-
Right.
those
You
niggas
thought
gonna
you was
be
gonna
different,
come
though.
over here. Yeah, Rise.
Nah, cause like those are gonna be different. Cause it's just a few moves. It's probably gonna be like the different. Like Katarina players are still gonna have Katarina shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
Yeah,
then-
but like me and you playing 6, like how you learn with your nooch, that's
we're gonna
leagues above a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have
You going into the minute, the microscopic details. I'm over here playing on field, the base level. I'm at the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying?
that's like with Tekken 8. Let's be real. If we all started Tekken 8, I'm gonna have an advantage. And it's mainly because I hard-bodied played that game for a long time. So I know the new, and like a lot of the moves are like legacy moves. The only thing that would probably set me back is if like Lily didn't make it into the game, because that's my character.
Yeah.
So if I don't get my character, it's gonna set me back a little bit, but not enough to really stop me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pick somebody else, and I'm like, okay, start picking up what
Yeah.
the buttons is, what to learn, what to do, when to press what to punish, how to punish, where to punish. Like, because I already know how to build the building blocks. Like, I already got a blueprint.
Yeah.
For
there you
y'all,
go.
it's gonna
That's
be
a good way to
different
put it.
because y'all gotta make the blueprint, and then you gotta figure out.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm still drawing up the schematics over here.
Yeah, I
This
can't
man
do
got
shit
the
in
filing
that
cabinet.
game.
Like, hold on, let me see what I got in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I feel that.
do we all start? We all start in the same room, but we all ain't got the same seats. Some of us are in the front of the
True.
class. Some of us is in the back,
Yeah, that's
trying
true.
to hit a teacher like, "Hey, you say that again?"
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's very true.
So
I will
mean,
say that, but the thing is, like, the new mechanics is what's gonna like give us like same level type of feel. Like, what I'm
Yeah.
trying to see is like the biggest difference is gonna be for all of us is gonna be the neutral. Like, whoever got neutral, of course, they're gonna stand out more than everybody else.
okay, so hold on.
But when more stuff come flowing in, like more people gonna start showing, and more people gonna be a lot better.
The
see
only
what you're
only pushback I have on that is, do you think it's harder to completely learn all the skills you need to know and then add on new skills, or just add on new skills what you already know?
Yeah, that's
It's
it's true. It's true. It's true. But it doesn't mean that, because every time I see fighting games, I will say, like, people hit a wall. No matter how good you are, people gonna hit a wall. Like, there's
Multiple
always
times.
there's not always a motherfucker that's gonna be winning every tournament.
Yeah.
Like Street Fighter 5, there was different like we just had somebody win 2 Capcom games.
Yeah.
This is the only time this happened. And shout out to MenRD. Yes sir, DR. But anyway, like Mena just won the second one.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the first time it's happened in Street Fighter, but it's not the first time it's happened in fighting game history.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
but like,
for instance, Arson Ash. What happened? He won Evo Japan. Oh, it was a fluke. It was a fluke. He never do it again. Wins Evo. Gets on stage and tells everybody, I'm not even the best in my scene. I'm just a dude who could afford the ticket.
Dang.
Not crazy that is.
I saw that pop up on my YouTube feed. It was like the Pakistani like army. Like apparently the struggle of
Everybody-
Tekken and all that. Apparently it's wild.
Almost everybody in Pakistan has a pocket of Kuma. That
Why? Why Kuma?
Because he can TOD.
Give me a Kuma. Yeah, I play Tekken. What do you mean?
two
Kuma?
bars of super. Kuma can TOD.
I've seen. It's crazy.
Damn,
He does it
that's
into
crazy.
demon. That shit mad damage. He does
Crazy.
a lot of
Pocket of
damage. So
Kuma.
I saw Super Kuma do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like in turning, I was like, damn, he was
Like-
comboing him up.
And like the way they play,
Kuma's
they
hard.
play very, very, very basic. They don't do a lot of the flashy stuff that you see other countries doing. Pakistani play style is very get to the point, get it done.
Yeah.
Like when Arslan played Kazumi. He did. I believe it's her one.
The swipe.
Yeah,
It-
and he would
like
just
chop like
he
2
would
or 3
chop
times.
all the time.
Be like wah,
Yep.
wah, wah, wah.
And he wouldn't even if he didn't get a combo, he's cool with it. I'm gonna just chip away at you.
You,
And if
you
I
did
get
that
it,
really well.
yeah.
also, too.
But
I don't know these combos, but I'm gonna
That's-
mix your ass up.
that's what I said. Tekken is that game where it's like I don't have to have combos. If my
Nah.
fundamentals are better than yours in this game, I can beat you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you won't beat me, but I'm just saying, out of all of our interactions, if I win 9 out of 10 times, yeah, cool, you got the one combo, whoop do. But I still took the match, like.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then eventually, if I take the set, like that's just kind of how it's gonna end out. But I don't know. But yeah, we got one more current news.
One
talk
more.
about. And this one, I told y'all about earlier. Y'all both looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
But apparently, some of the people, not even some, it was like one dude on Twitter in the community stated that Cammy looks manly now with her new design.
All right, let me say some shit first, Roy. Like, I looked at the Cammy stuff. I was like, yo, that Cammy looks fire. Looks insane. That one dude, he looked at the Cammy stuff and he's like, what he ass at? Where the cheeks at? Where's Cammy with the swimsuit?
But I'm gonna be real. If we
That's
being-
exactly
if-
what he
if-
did.
if
He
we
just
being-
thirsty.
If we're being honest about it, the cheeks are still there. I'm
But
gonna go ahead
looking-
and keep it real.
But you saying looking like a man?
yeah.
Nah. I just think that's like bad biker chick Cammy. And
She's sick, bro.
classic
She
mommy.
looks
So
cool.
we cool. She cooling it right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their own thing. It's not grind time anymore. That's her suited and booted. She chilling right now, so she's not gonna be swimsuited up because she don't got can't spike nobody right now.
I mean, yeah, Bison is gone. So everybody kind of relaxing right now. 'Cause
Right?
Bison gone.
Everybody's chilling. Chun got the glow up. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I could go home.
That's her mom.
Get more traditional. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold it down in the fort. She not out there policing.
To be fair, Jury
Rio's
is
probably
still,
off doing real things.
Jury's still crazy.
Nah, but Jury just looks cool, bro. Bro, that's a teenager right
She's
there.
scary.
I saw this this hitbox cross up. It had
Oh,
like
man.
a pink joystick with a clear dust washer, and it was like custom art of Jury, and the stick was right over her eye.
Oh, Feng Shui.
I'll see if I can pull that shit up. It's nice.
Oh man,
Yeah, pull it up. That's
dope.
cool.
Yeah,
Pull it
you
up.
can
That
find
shit
that.
Feng
Pull
Shui
it up.
fire.
But yeah, no man, like this is Cammy. I don't think Cammy could ever look manly.
Nah, I'm just mad because they gave Cammy a Jacko pose.
I'm mad
That's-
they took away the braid.
It's mine's just like give her classic pose. They gave her like the stretch, like you doing too much now.
Yeah.
You know why?
Cammy
that-
can just do what Cammy does, and she look fine.
You know
doing it.
exactly why that was. Everybody saw Jacko and was like, "Yo, we can
Right.
make money off of this."
But nobody really be messing with Jacko. They be like, no Jacko players.
Bro.
It's like the same thing when Guilty Gear Strive players saw Ram Lethal do her 6P and they saw the thighs.
They be going crazy, dude.
They be
Mine's-
going, yo.
mine's the-
Thirsty.
When it comes to Ram, it's the
None of
Rekka-
you are
Rekka be
without
looking
sin.
Sick. She be giving her leg up. She be like, I'm about to step on
Hold
you,
on, Troy.
stupid."
What did you just say?
I said none of you are without sin.
None of you.
It's pretty funny. Everyone's thirsty.
Hell
It's true.
yeah.
You just gotta drink
Keep
some
it a
water.
$100.
Yo, like, and like, don't get me wrong. I'm like I said, Soul Calibur is my favorite game. So I played Soul Calibur. I showed him who Ivy was because he didn't know who Ivy was.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Bruh. I'm just like,
We'll
you,
find the sticker.
because people were like, I don't think she has. I don't think. No. We were sitting on the couch with Rachel, and
Yeah.
Rachel
There
was like,
we
I don't
are.
think Chun-Li has on enough clothes because she had like on a bathing suit. I was like, you think that's not a lot of clothes? Let me show you something.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Pulled up Ivy, and she was just like, what is she wearing? I don't know, but it ain't a lot of it. Yeah.
Dude. That was crazy. When you showed me that character, I was like, wow. I don't even, like, now I understand. Like, I really don't. At this point now, I just really don't care anymore.
No.
It's like, you can do
Yeah.
whatever you want with a fighting game.
Like, are there the creepers within the fighter community that, you know, do weird things with these characters? Yes, we can't deny that. They are there. They exist. It's fine. It's whatever. But
I did
do
find
like-
the
yo,
I found
the
the
thirst traps
hitbox.
are
So
elite.
throw it over.
oh,
Yeah. So it's a hitbox cross up. It has white rivets, and they actually painted the metal like outer
That's
shell of
fire.
it. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. Those are gamer finger buttons, very expensive buttons. And I don't know, that kind of looks like a Saimetsu joystick because the dust washer kind of cups up at the bottom. But yeah, it definitely looks super sick. Shouts to user longer names aren't take. That is the
Nice.
person who submitted this.
Nice name.
Shouts.
Shout out to you, homie.
Shout out.
For real. That
Also,
was fire.
hey man, do you mind if we show your decal that Troy made for you? Cause you,
Sure.
cause
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
I'll
I
throw
wanted
that
to
link
see
up.
it.
No. Go ahead. I mean, when you gonna get it?
Now we got it. Live on Round Stars.
Oh yeah,
Get
it's
it.
in.
Yeah, for real.
But this decal that he
I gotta
made,
dig
bro,
through
I'm
some
telling you, bro,
files
when
here.
You see this decal, you gonna want it, and I told you that, but you didn't want to hear me.
Come on.
Check it out.
No, it's
Is
coming
it
up.
Jacko one? Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. It's Jacko and Sakura anime panels in the background.
The name is fire too. I like the font. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I told you.
Shit look flames, bro. Then the
Shit
soccer
look
in the
flame.
background, you see the soccer with
Yeah.
his brother?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
Shit look heat, bro.
It's fire.
That's just crazy because then it's gonna make me a character specialist.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
you-
are you talking about, boys?
to
I
be-
can,
I
I
guess
can
if
put
got
anyone
one,
else
you
in
know,
there.
They just
Soccer
get
is my
a-
best.
Just get like
to
your own
be,
character.
To be fair, you kind of are a character specialist. Like you play other characters, but you don't play anybody else Street Fighter the way you play Sakura. Like I heard you say earlier, I don't want to play Sakura too much because I don't want to get used to it. In my head, I was like, that's such backwards thinking. 'Cause
Nah.
Well, no. The reason I say is because the reason I can play Lily, I could not play Lily for so long and come back and play Lily is because I'm used to her.
Yeah.
So like when I start pressing buttons,
you're like,
it's- I'm starting to get back into the feel of things. But if I'm playing this character, that character, this character, that character, this character, you never gonna be, unless you're like somebody who plays like a Tekken guy who's been playing the game for so long, you know these characters, and in that game specifically, you have legacy moves.
Yeah.
So you don't have to really learn a whole lot of new stuff. But if you're playing like another fighting game that doesn't have that, then you're not ever gonna be the best at any one character. You're just gonna be that guy who's kind of good with a lot of the cast, but you ain't the best. You know?
That's how I proclaim myself, you know? Play all the games, try a little bit of everything. I do have like a main character in it, like every game, you know? Definitely my comfortable go-to. Like, I'm just playing Akuma right now just because F it.
Yeah.
But, like, Asuka is like homegirl right there.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm like, hey.
Final one, and then we're gonna get up out of here after this one. Losing at character select. And this topic
Oh,
might
boy.
come back around if a certain someone gets on the podcast. I'm not gonna say his name, don't say his name. But if
Yeah,
certain
I
someone
won't
gets on
say
this
his name.
podcast, this topic might come back around. But when I say it was so, I mean, I know it might be. So what I mean by losing at character select, I play a character. This person that's playing against me selects a character that I know counters my character, and I immediately lose the will to fight. That's losing a character select.
Okay.
Do you believe in yourself, or do you believe that you ever lost a round because of losing a character select?
Nah.
No.
I lose when I lose.
Until I don't see that defeat in my front
Yeah.
front page, I am not gonna like the amount of times when people come up to me and be like, "This is just a bad matchup." I'd be like, "Okay, can you beat me with that bad matchup?" Like, go ahead. Like, there's been so many times when people tell me it's a bad matchup and they get washed. That it's like, bro, like you can't. Okay, when somebody says it's a bad matchup, it doesn't mean that it's completely like done. That's just it. I'm gonna win no matter what. There's never been something like that. That's why there's like 7-3. Because my character still has bullshit. Like a Geef, let's say Geef is going against a zoner. All right. Zoners, you already know, can keep away Geef.
Yep.
But what happens when Geef gets in?
Oh, they get
That's
blown
it.
up. We all know that.
Blown the
True.
fuck up. That's just how it is. It doesn't mean it's impossible. It means that you just
You
just
gotta
have
work.
a-
You gotta work.
you gotta
on it.
work harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
work twice as hard as the person that's doing that. That's what I think. You just gotta be a better player. You lose that character select when you trash. That's it.
All right, boys. What's on you now?
Definitely taking his take, where until that defeat is on the screen, I ain't taking the L.
I ain't taking it.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not seeing me until you see me on the battlefield. I don't care who you play, because no matter what, I'm gonna have what I bring to the table anyway. So that the actions are gonna speak for itself, regardless.
Definitely.
Like you could be like, oh, this guy. A lot of people be like, oh, tier list this, tier list that, top tier. But you can play a top tier and be trash.
It's true.
Let me add another comment to that. Like, if you know your character loses to that matchup, then what can you do to stop that character from losing? Like for example, let's say you lose the matchup because he eats your fireball. Don't shoot fireball.
Don't.
Just play the neutral game. Do not shoot fireball. If you're scared of him catching your fireball, don't shoot fireball. Just work harder in that sense. You know what I mean? Don't use one tool that eats him out.
I would say that I agree with y'all, but I think losing that character select happens because you start thinking of the what ifs. You start thinking of, well, if I throw a fireball, what if he eats my fireball? Do you even know if he knows that? Oh, well, if he gets the hard knockdown, I can't do anything against Oki. Okay, does he know that? Oh, well, if he does EXDP, this stops my whole move this stops my whole plan I'm trying to throw out. Does he know that? And even if he does know that, can he execute?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care how much I jump in the air if you can't DP.
How often can you execute that?
You can't DP, I'm jumping all day. You don't know how to break throws? I'm throwing all day. Welcome to WWE. This is SmackDown.
That's my life, man. I do not take these throws. I'm getting scooped up.
You should have seen when me and Troy was going at it. I'm like, oh, Troy don't know how to anti-air, jump over.
Yep.
Damn, hit him, jump over.
Yep.
Hit him, jump over, hit him. Bro, Troy, anti-air. He started anti-air and then I stopped jumping. And then I started doing another thing. I'm like, all right, medium punch.
Yeah.
Start hitting him like that. So that's how people learn, bro. Like if I know you got a weakness, I'm gonna exploit that easy.
Boom.
I'm like, I win like this. This is free.
I think the best way to not lose a character select is to check your opponent.
Knowledge check, man.
I'm a knowledge check you all day. And let me find out you don't know about something. Let me find that out. Because if I do, I'm going to make sure you're going to be like, man, the move is broken. I'm going to just be like, okay.
Me,
I'm gonna keep on doing that shit
I
so you
guess
find
I'm
out.
here now, burning in a fire.
Exactly. It's like, yo, if you don't know how to stop it, why would I? That's like with somebody that's like, he keeps hitting me with the same move. Well, what did you do to stop it? I don't know how. Well, I mean, I guess you're going to get hit by that on repeat then, huh?
Be like that.
But nah, man, like that's so losing on character select is just. Is there any final comments on this, Troy? You got anything to say on this? Because I know you are also a FGC.
I mean, yeah. On terms of, you kind of have to learn, like even for bad matchups, because there's a lot of Axel at the local. There's a lot of Axel. There's a lot of good Axel. So if you go into something with that mindset that you're, at a disadvantage, then I mean, it's well and good to actually know that you are at a disadvantage as long as your gameplay has changed because of it in a positive way. Because some people, they'll just run it down. They're just trying to get it over with as soon as possible when they have a bad matchup. And, I can think of people, who shall not be named, who I can think of who have that issue. But, I would say it's more about kind of playing, as a general rule, playing just more reactively. Just being more, reserved. Because generally, when a matchup is bad, it just means that when you get in, you get swatted out really easily. You just kind of have a hard time maintaining pressure, I think, as a general rule. So it's more about trying to get them to make a mistake more so than you punish their defense.
Okay. Hey, man, look, that was a great episode. I had a great time talking to all y'all boys. This is something that we're going to do consistently. We're going to try and do this every Saturday around 6. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's what we're shooting for. Took us a little longer today because, this is the first time we did it.
Gamer time.
Life
it is to be expected.
Life gets in the way of life sometimes. It happens. But, I mean, yeah, man, that's gonna be about it. It was a great time talking to y'all. We will catch y'all next time. Y'all be great, be easy, and keep striving to be better.
close.
Round 2. Sakura wins. Round 1. Fight. Sakura wins. Round one. Fight.
I did it!
Round two.
What the? Area?
Lame. Final round. Fight. Sakura wins.
Block it.